That ended suddenly. Hello. I'm gonna be continuing Phoenix Wright. I believe I was stuck behind a bunch of Cyclops. What was she doing? Like, what happened? She was playing with her ball, and then something bad happened. And she'll tell me about someone else's accident. I'm pretty sure I already presented Pearl. How about your own car accident? Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? Nope, I can't. Can this person tell me about, Annie? Nope. She's not outside the village, though. She's, like, right here. Maybe there's something on the chair. No. So it's nowhere else. What's that building? So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like something's written on it. I am? Huh? Weird. Alright, we did something. Was there anything in the side room? I don't think so. Not sure if I should present this to her. Let's see how she reacts when I show it to her. Did she knock it over and then it's cracked? Let's go with that for now. That's my only need. I did it. It's a village, this urn, it's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of Kirin Village technique is sealed in here, isn't it? Yes. What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there. Please don't tease me. Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? I guess. It it's so old, it's not that weird to have a few cracks. Her voice is shaking. How can you tell that the urn has been broken? Because I mean, look at it. What else could I present? The urn. The ball. I'm gonna present the urn. Need to figure out what was written on the urn. Oh, maybe, Morgan, the suspicious lady, can tell me. What do you think about this? I did find a clue, so maybe something changed. But, like, could you talk about, like, the sacred urn some more? Does she talk to me about the sacred urn? No. Oh, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I'm not sure what I should present. I guess Amy's profile? It's not I am, it's Amy. And that's why it's broken. Who started the Curain channeling technique? Huh? Oh, it was Mystic Amy. That's right. And how do you know, and how do you know, and how do you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell her name? I don't know. Spelled A-M-I. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn. Made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. Oh yeah. Full heal. Not really. At least I got healed. I needed to be healed. Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the Winding Way with my doll. And that's when you broke the urn? Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Amy's spirit fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so you thought you could put them back together and no one would notice? Yes. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there. The hallway? You mean the Winding Way? Yes. The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by. I see. So about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job. At least she's better at repairing urns than Gumshoe. Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor. So that's around when Lotta and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? I'm going to get banished, aren't I? I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Amy's happy to be free from that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. No harm done, and a happy resolution. Phew. So who do I talk to now? Nothing has changed here, so he's not gonna do anything else. Nothing has changed here. Nothing has changed here. Oh, something changed here. Phew, I think I've found out everything I can. But I can't see how it all adds up. Heh. And is any mini being here just A coincidence? Hey, mister, how is that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Innie's sister. It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you! I wish I knew a little more about Innie, but where am I going to find info like that? Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over at trash like me. Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty? Ah, Lotta! Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word. Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this. Thanks. But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own. What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing or whatever, isn't it that what you're doing? Well, you see, well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you? You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta. I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me. Yeah, sure. Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all. For real? Yeah, for real. Ah, thank goodness I'm still. What? No, nothing at all. Just talking to myself. You know, gibberish. Now then, Lotta Heart at your service. I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up. Thanks. Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free. Lotta not taking money? Now I know this one's an alien clone. If Maya is not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lotta? Well, heck, ain't it obvious? Is that a cult freak? You mean Annie Minnie? Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? That Granny, you and me, we were all together that whole time. So Lotta suspects Innie, which means she might have already found some info about our mysterious Innie. Well, she's not telling me anything about her. Alright, tell me about, Annie. Heh, that's Annie Minnie, right? Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl. You know, actually I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world. Yeah, I heard as much. I had also heard that Annie was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Curine Village. You don't say. That's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her? Yeah, I do. Please. Speaking of Annie, do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? Ha ha ha. It'll cost ya. and it'll cost you a lot. Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary. That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? But why? Well, heck, you can go find out on your own. Huh? Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find something out. Find out something. Maybe? What's that supposed to mean? Well, see, actually, it was gonna be annoying, I reckoned, so I didn't actually go there. Ah! Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right? Spoiled gumbo sounds ew. I mean, look, don't blame this on... Oh, never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check out this hottie clinic. Let's go to the hottie clinic. So this is where Annie was hospitalized. Hello. Yes. Are you here to visit a patient? Is he a villager? Why is he making, noises? Yes. Are you a doctor here? Yes. I'm Director Hottie. Ho ho. Ack, I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself. Yes. So what can I help you with? Uh-huh. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Any Minnie. Miss Minnie? Oh, Miss Any Minnie? Yes, Oh, her! Ah, it's too bad. I'll tell you something, that girl left here a long time ago. Here you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you. Aw, sweetums, calm down, calm down. Don't be so harsh on an old man like me. Don't you dare start that sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Wow, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful with their boss. I like how Phoenix just completely does not get what's going on here. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat. Okay, I got it. Yes. Yes, uh-huh. Don't yes me. Who in the world are you? I'm Director Hottie. Ho ho. The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. Only person I can talk to is this guy. So what exactly do you treat at this clinic? Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory clinical stuff. Uh-huh, yes. Doctory clinical stuff? Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Ho ho. Wait, aren't you a doctor? Well, a doctor. Yes. What is that look for? Yes, there's a really big general hospital around the corner. Yes. When they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here. Uh-huh. You do surgeries here, right? Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems. It seems? Yes, it seems that way. Why am I talking to this guy? What do you know about Miss Innie Minnie? Now you're talking. Yes, that girl. She was transferred from the General Hospital. From the General Hospital to here? What kind of surgery did she need? Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad. Really bad. So what kind was it? Yes, well, no, you see. That is something, no, I can't tell you. So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director. See, there is this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's in all those TV shows too, right? You've seen them, right? Yes? I'm never going to get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of his at this rate. There's got to be something I can show to this old coot. Miss Innie is really cute in this picture, you'd agree, right? Yeah, sure. I wish I could see her again, maybe the next time she has a big accident. Yes. I'll tell her for you. Yes, please. I'll be waiting for her. Yes, waiting. About this person. I feel like somewhere. I've seen her somewhere before, I think. Well, when she comes tomorrow for her consultation, I'm sure we can get reacquainted. I don't believe this. Do you know Dr. Gray? You like the Steel Samurai? What's this? I'm a lawyer. Right now I'm investigating a murder. Yes. What is with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes. The trial is tomorrow. I would really like some information from you. Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret. What's that? Yes, actually, I'm not the real director. Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that. Eh? What do you mean? Do I have to explain this to him? Well, hold on. I'll give you something real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic's. See, I'm like this place's walking Dictionpedia. You mean walking encyclopedia? Yeah, that. And my specialty is in young, silky smooth hottie patients. This guy's creepy. There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking to them about it. Yeah. How about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Ho ho ho, anyway, you want to know about Little Miss Inny Minnie, right? Little Miss Inny Minnie? That girl, I remember her especially well. Really especially very well. Please tell me what you know about Inny Minnie. Yes. I'll get to that, trust me, I will. That girl. That's right. She was transferred here from the General Hospital. This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases. What was she ill with? Ill? Nah. She was injured, not ill. My trained eye, I could see. Yep, I could see it was a huge wound at that. A huge injury? Her whole body was wrapped around and round in bandages, and her arm was in a cast. That sounds pretty severe, alright. Yes, it was an accident. An accident. They're scary, yes? Cars, yes. Car, you mean it was a traffic accident? Yep, that's what gave her the terrible injuries. I swore it was in the papers, Yes, I looked it all up, I did. It was terrible, yes. Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation. Are you talking about Miss Innie's operation? Yes, Miss Innie's. That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was bad, very bad. Was it really that bad? It was a good thing that Miss Innie had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together. Picture? That girl, see, she had just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes. How do we know if this is the real Innie, though? Oh. So see, I got her picture as a way to remember her, yes. Well, more like swiped. Breach of ethics? Oh, wait. What? A pretty girl like her? I bet she has lots of pictures of herself. Sure. It's a treasure, my treasure. Precious. Okay. What happened to the actual license itself? Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up along with the car. Yes. Alright, I have its treasured possession now. I'm just like... That's an important evidence. I will take that now. So you looked up information on Innie's accident, correct? Yep, sure did. Yes, I read every paper that covered it at the time. I read every paper that covered it. What kind of accident was it? Do you remember? Yes, hold on. I'll get it for you. The article, I mean. Huh? You have it? Well, 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 don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so... obsessive to the max, but I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Annie was in the passenger's seat. The passenger's seat, huh? And dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute, a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Annie fought with the door and finally got it open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in the article. Yes. A new clue. I should probably look this over. It's been half a year since Miss Annie had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year. It's already been half a year, huh? Yes, so how was I? I was a real help, wasn't I? Yes. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, well then, I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Annie I said hi, okay? Yes. It's time for me to leave, too. Yes. Okay, it's definitely time to leave. Alright, let's look at this person. This patient is undergoing rehab. And look at that strained face twisting in all those ways, and that oily sweat. His whole body is swaying back and forth, wobble wobble like he's about to fall. Yes. Stop. Oh, this is Hottie talking. Hey, don't just cut into my monologue like that. I'm explaining things here. Sorry, yes. Most sorry, yes, This must be the waiting area. It's got the feeling of one, and there are sofas lined up. But I don't see all that many patients. Yes, well, it's the quality, not quantity, that counts, What in the world did that have to do with anything? I wonder where that doorway down there leads to. Looks like it might be a emergency room or an exit. I can't tell. Oh, that's the X-ray room. Oh. How did you know what I was thinking? Yes, well, it's because that's the X-ray room. Yes. There's something very peculiar about this guy, because I know it's not me. This is the clinic's reception desk, but it doesn't look like there's anyone at the counter. On the wall is this month's Word to the Wise. Do something in vain, and your only reward is tiredness. Not exactly the best thing to be telling your patients, is it? Alright. Something changed here. Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic? Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Ah, yeah, so earlier that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? She said she had something to tell him. Things are sure getting interesting. She's, like, very suspicious. Tell me about Morgan. This is important. Ah, but honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always starts out small, you know? Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. And now you see what it's turned into. A murder, that's what. Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on. What? That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it. Heh, really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. Yeah, sure, Phoenix. You just are terrible. You said something about stealing the master's seat? Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Fey, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master? Do you know where Innie is, Lotta? Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around that garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. Got something to ask her? Yeah, I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. So I hear the master has always been the eldest daughter. The eldest daughter? Turns out that old bat is Misty Fey's older sister. Oh? They say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister, Misty. I see. This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sort of things too, like she's the oldest and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. Wow, I had no idea. So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Maya's family would have been the Branch family, I reckon. Something suspicious is going on here. This room's quiet now. Very suspicious. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? Please tell me about the traffic accident. ask you about your own car accident. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Innie Minnie holds interview about crash. Ah! You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to the hospital, correct? Wait, what now? That's not me. Huh? I mean, this person has, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name is Innie Minnie. My name, Innie Minnie, is, pretty common. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Minnie, is in here too. Totally, wow, what a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, goosebumps. You think I'm going to let you get away with that? So, now what? Do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized? This is your proof. What's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So? There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director? Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident? Wait a sec. Okay, so I was in an accident, sure. That's totally not related to this murder? Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And that woman who died, woman, not women. Who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the one who died in that accident could be? Your sister? I believe it was your sister, Mimi Minnie. Mimi, you were riding in your sister's car while she drove off. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. Are full health. Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were like on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then it happened. At the time I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke, I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? He was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Annie a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. Ha ha ha. It seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. Ha ha ha. What's that about? Strange. Something changed here. Looks like something's up. Stop! Stop! Leave my mother alone! Ow! Hey, hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt. Pearl, dear. It is perfectly alright. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But... Aw, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look. It's a real pistol! Detective! Do not upset me further! Ah, sorry. Poor Gumshoe being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother. What was that about? Mother. This has never happened before. Pearls. Mr. Nick. I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. Her stare is really piercing. Shiver. let's go visit Mystic Maya. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia! So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now, I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. Memory serves. Mia had a few cyclocks of her own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information that I need now. Sure, I welcome you to try. Oh, are you challenging me? Tell me about the murderer. Mia. Yes? Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. Why do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah, a battle of wits against Mia. Gulp. Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you. Isn't that right? Yes. Alright then, tell me, who do you think I'm protecting? You're protecting this person, right? Morgan Fay, of course. There is no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. Hold on. Wait, no! No! Go back! Press backspace instead of R, because R is really confusing. cast suspicion on her. The knife? My evidence is this black key. At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, and yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. You're right. There is only one person who could have done that while I was busy calling the police. The person taking care of Maya, Morgan. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. Huh? When did the key find its way into the incinerator? Could have happened long after the murder happened. Long after? Someone could have found the key somewhere and dumped it into the incinerator. But that prosecutor would use something like this small to shred your case. Do you have something other than just the key to cast suspicion on Morgan? This cloth. That was also found in the incinerator. This is the other piece of evidence that points to Morgan as the culprit. I also found this in the garden incinerator. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. But this piece may not even be from Maya's costume. But this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both the key and this piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. changed her clothes? But why? I don't know why. But there is only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those 2 pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? Want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? She would have needed this knife. Right? Someone else. But who? She would have needed Dr. Gray? No. Any Mini. She's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Any Mini were in cahoots. Oh hey, it restored my health to full. The murderer. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about Fey Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. we can assume that Innie Minnie is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem? With what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Innie. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then there is only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because? Mother. She is the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Fey. Mia and Maya's mother? Why would she bring her up now? Now then. Looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. Nick? Yeah? Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18, just like me? Yeah, why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time, all by herself, and she's so grown up. Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then you look at me and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Good morning. The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya? Huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support. Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Are you sure? Are you sure she's bringing support? Hey, Pearls. Yes, Mr. Nick? Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too? Huh? I was sorta hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in the front of the person you love. Pearly, not this again. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. I'll leave you to your alone time. Phew, thank goodness. Nick. This way Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. What do you mean? What's going on? Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. I've never lost a case either. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. Uh-huh, that's nice, Miss Von Karma. Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Faye. It's true what they say, women really are scary when they fight. Gulp. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes, and this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What? But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? All I am saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key in the incinerator, including her clothes, which she was still wearing. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fay, to the stand. Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan. Poor Mia. She seems really torn by this. Witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fay, and I am a spirit medium in a manner of speaking. I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a manner of speaking? Don't think anyone really cares. I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then. Spirit severing technique? A technique to remove a spirit from a body and then send it back to the other world, that is. Yes, that is. You, be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. What? Why wouldn't she run away? Why would she run deeper into the manor? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Order, order, order. Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time. Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. So when did you do the spirit severing technique? Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity. Or making a falsity. Mr. Phoenix Wright? Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. So did you or did you not perform the spirit severing technique? And also, she was in the room at the time of the arrest. So, what happened after this? Just now, you said those two. Were the two people who were the two people that you were referring to? I was referring to that of that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Lotta is not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English. Not to mention, she looked awful. I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Oh, thanks. What did you do after that, Miss Faye? Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? There was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that is a good point. At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another. Another what, madam? Oh, it's nothing. Another what? No need to concern yourself. I want to hear the end of that sentence. I do too, Phoenix. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. the lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger. Is what I thought to myself. Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Fay. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Fay, please continue. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. But why would you lie about something like that? It is very painful for me to say this, however. The witness was lying to cover for the defendant. She was covering for Maya? So you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later. Yes, very well. Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Now, witness, continue with what happened. Then, quite suddenly, she thrust you. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, yes. But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time the defendant was not physically Maya Fey? Ah. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. But if she had ran away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have, however. You fainted? I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps. And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. Happy? Witness, elaborate on that point for us. Is that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Great, well now what? So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have wondered myself. It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve, that's what. Looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Now, let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes, that is exactly what— Be quiet, you! Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with someone? Who was it? The prosecution calls Miss Inny Minnie, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Inny Minnie? I think you can see where this is headed. Witness, name and occupation. Okay. So my name is, like, Inny Minnie. I'm, like, researching, like, parapsychology stuff at the, university. What is this parapsychology? Let's see. It's like, I guess, most people call it occult stuff. Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Minnie. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? Well, like, I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor? Yes, sir. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine, for my sake. Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey? Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at the time. Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister? Yes, Mimi Minnie. She was a nurse at at Dr. Gray's clinic. Oh, well, this is witness. Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course. Miss Minnie, please. My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it, Annie? She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said? Yes. There, are you satisfied, Your Honor? I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's just find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. I think I'm gonna end there. It's getting late. I'll see you next stream. Bye. Alright, who should I host?